Hey guys, it's Fire here, and this time I brought y'all some Vladimir gameplay. I bought him a while back, but I never really used him that much. One of my friends loves to play him though, and I decided to try him out more myself, and I've come to love this champion a lot. He's manaless, that means he can just use skills for free. One of his skills, or three of his skills cost HP, but I mean, you can keep getting HP back with your spell vamp and Q, and basically he can stay in lane forever if he wants. Basically, when you play with Vladimir, usually you want to start off with boots and 3 pots, and that's what I've always been doing so far. And I rush Will of the Ancients, well, mainly the Hex Tech Revolver. Get that as your first item. Try to make that your first recall item, and if not, just build like one of the amplifying tomes, the recipe item, or even 2 of them. But it's best to buy the revolver on your first trip, and maybe enough money for like a ward or something, or pots. If you have more money on your second trip, like enough for like a large rod, then go ahead and buy it. A needlessly large rod. If you have like 1600 gold, but if not, then buy the Will of the Ancients. Finish it. It's only like 900 after you buy your revolver. So I'm playing with my friend Brainiac Geekster. She's Soraka bottom with Tristana. Our Wukong's top, and we have a jungle Lee Sin. I'm gonna go middle against Gragas. They have a jungle Udyr, solo top Talon, and I think bottom is Scion and Alistar.
Minions have spawned.
So they don't have an AD ranged. So yeah, when you're laning, try to last hit and use transfusion whenever you can, either on your either against your opponent or like to last hit. Just always keep using it. By level 5 of transfusion, the cooldown's only 4 seconds, and with cooldown reduction it's like 3 to 2 seconds. So it's really short and you can keep using it. It keeps you full HP. I max Q first. Level 2 I put Sanguine Pool. Just 1 point of this, because you don't want to get ganked early. It's a good move for getting away. Try not to pop it too early until you have to. And let your opponents try to use a skill on you, and then use it. Here Lee Sin tries to gank Gragas, comes and harasses him a little, lands a kick, and leaves lane. Your next skill you want to max would be Tides of Blood. Some people will max Pull next, but because it has a long cooldown. Here, Gragas is staying in the range of my Q, so I decided to just harass him and let him know his place. You know, you don't want your opponent standing too close and farming. So I max Tides of Blood second, and it does pretty good damage if you keep the stacks up to 4. It's really strong. It's AoE, it hits like everyone. Here Gragas flashes over on that side, and I flashed to him, but he used his flash too. I ignited him, but it's okay, because now he'll have to worry about healing up. While I have yet to use my first pot, and Tristana got first blood on Alistar, so that's really good. And I'm gonna continue healing up with my Q. If I'm below half, then I'll use like a health pot, but I know that all I have to do is dodge Gragas' barrel, so there's no need to use a health pot. By level 4, you want to have at least 1 point in Tides of Blood. And this skill is also amazing for last hitting minions. Usually 2 stacks of it will take out minion waves in like 2 hits. Once you get some decent AP, that is. It's pretty weak early though. But once you have spell vamp, your E will actually heal you if you hit like multiple enemies with it, instead of taking HP from you. Because there's an HP cost, but with Will of the Ancients you'll heal up. So this Lee Sin's trying to gank for bottom. Looks like they're being careful, and it turns out that their jungler is there too. And she land a Q on Gragas, and I back up. Yeah, with boots as a starting item, you can harass much easier getting in and out. Q. And plus, you want the extra movement speed while you're in pool, so you can get away out of sticky situations. Here I get hit by the turret, but it's okay. I'm still above half, or at half, and I'll just heal up slowly. And you don't want to really go past the middle area of your lane, because if you stay at least in the middle, you can always pull away and have enough space. Here, Gragas has some mana problem, but he's trying to regen it slowly. And here, I don't have to worry about that. I can just keep harassing him and trying to farm at the same time. It looks like Lee Sin wants to gank for Talon at top. I mean, Wukong. Wukong ults Talon, and Lee Sin's trying to take out Talon, but I guess they failed. I'm just continuously trying to keep my minion waves on this side of the map, so I don't get ganked, and your opponent won't be able to farm as well. And I guess Lee Sin stayed and died. I ult Gragas, I ignite him. I auto attack him a little and pull him to slow him. Your pull slows someone by 40%. And also deals damage and heals you for 12.5%. And eventually I got out of pull and landed one more Q and took him out. So I got lucky there. So I left and I came back. I bought a revolver and 1 ward. So that's when you want to leave, when you have at least 1200 gold for your revolver. Now I'm up 1 kill against Gragas, and I have a little more farm than him, which is good. Looks like Lee Sin wants to gank bottom again. What do you guys think about the new Lee Sin skin? Looks pretty cool, reminds me of Bruce Lee. I want to buy that sometime, but I'm not too good at Lee Sin. You have to land his Q pretty effectively, consistently. I recently bought the new Talon skin though, because I like Talon and I play him sometimes. I think it looks pretty cool. Lee Sin flashed and decided to try to gank. I don't know why he used his flash, but